I don't even think I really even know where to start.
Ooh.
You see, this name was given by my parents from their heart.
Ooh.
You see, my brother had a mother who died when he, my mother had a brother who died when he was young, not even 5. His life had barely even begun. But with my grandmama's blessings, I was next in line to be given the name that has allowed me to shine. And I'm so grateful for that. Even if the way that y'all be saying it is whack. Hello everyone, thank you for having me. My name is... Wait, hold on. I thought a lot about how I was going to be introducing myself today. I really did. And that's something that I've had to think about for the last 20 years of my life. You see, I pronounce my name in 2 ways. There's Tsega and there's Tsega. Tsega is the traditional Ethiopian way to say my name. It's what my mom calls me. And Tsega is the name that my preschool teacher settled on after trying to say Tsega for 10 minutes straight on the first day of class. It's always that sound that gets him. Nowadays, Tsega is what I tell people to call me at work, at school, and at Starbucks. Sometimes, I feel like the 2 pronunciations of my name lead me to live sort of a double life. Like I'm Hannah Montana. And just like Hannah, I'm trying to live the best of both worlds. But there's an issue. When my worlds collide, that's where the trouble starts. For example, if I have a friend over at my house and they hear my mom say my name, I can get hit with the, "Why did you never tell me your real name?" Or if I introduce myself to an Ethiopian person, I can get slapped with the, "Why are you changing your name for them?" I promise you, I hear it a lot. And at this moment, I'd like to acknowledge anyone in the room who feels the same way. I know there are a lot of you. Okay. But from my perspective, today, I just wanted to share why sometimes I choose to introduce myself as Tsega and other times as Tsega, and why that's okay. As I've grown older, I've grown to understand my decisions even more. Now to paint a clearer picture, there are 2 types of reactions I get when I show people my name, or when they see it. Sometimes people don't even care to try to pronounce what's on the paper, and other times, people think they know my name better than me. People with names that are not so common in America tend to get little anxieties over things that other people wouldn't even bat an eye over. For example, like when you're about to be introduced at a TEDx conference, or when you walk into class and you see a substitute teacher, like this guy. They're all just like him, I can promise you that. We can all tell you that. You might as well just walk up to them beforehand and take care of it. But for me, hands down, honorable ceremonies were always the worst. I mean, picture this. It's a big day. Everyone's dressed nicely. I got my little polo shirt on, new shoes. My dad, he's already starting to take pictures. I hit him with that. Wait till I get up on stage. Don't embarrass me right now, look. Because at the end of the day, we all just wanted the donuts they had waiting for us in the back. We just had to get through the names first. You know what's coming. Bill, Bob, Emily, Maddie, Sarah, Tsega. I look left, I look right, but there's no Tsega in sight. I genuinely want to meet this kid. I've never seen him before, because I like to meet my classmates and stuff. And then they called a kid behind me, and it took a while. I was like this, just thinking. It took a while to hit me. That was supposed to be me. I was Tsega. Tsega Tsega. Do you see us? Anyways, you can ask anyone. I usually give nice, firm handshakes with a tight grip, great eye contact. But this time, I walked up to the principal, gave him a soft shake, looked at the ground, and walked back to my seat, slumped in my chair. My dad didn't even end up getting the photo because he didn't know his son had been renamed. The donut didn't even hit after that. But let me tell you something. My mom had even went up to them after the last honor roll ceremony, because, I'm there every time, and told them the correct way to say my name. But they still didn't listen. This was a case of someone doing what was most comfortable for them in the moment. Well, I'm standing up here today to tell you one thing. My name isn't for your comfort. If you volunteer to read names at an honor roll ceremony, the least you should be able to do is sound out the letters. I don't see it. There's no C. Duolingo is free. And think about it. It felt like I hadn't even been to the honor roll ceremony in the first place. Every other kid had heard their name called, but I was still waiting. Literally, I was in the chair still. Yeah. On the other hand, the people who think they know your names better than you aren't so different. I can't tell you how many times that I've been told, or it's been subtly implied, that going by Tsega is a way to escape my Ethiopian culture. Like I said before, people will even be mad I didn't tell them my real name. But over the years, it has led me to the question, what is a real name? I like to think about it like this. When you give someone a gift, right? Whatever you gave them, that item is now transferred over to them. It's their full ownership. They get it. It's that you get the idea, right? It's no longer yours. That's how I like to think of names too. My name was given to me by my parents and my mom by way of my Ethiopian heritage. When I was born, the definition of my name was Grace. But every day since October 28th, 1999, I've been redefining and reshaping my name to fit myself. I have the full ownership of my name, and I can tell whatever person to call me whatever, whenever I want. And so can you. I choose to go by Tsega a lot because I don't have time to give one-on-one speech lessons to every person I meet. I mean, imagine this. This is sneak peek into my life. Hi, my name is Tsega. Nice to meet you. Oh, Teska. Nice to meet you, bro. No. I said Tsega. Oh, Tsega. That was so easy. Why didn't you just say that the first time? I'm a pre-comp student, okay? My time is money. I don't have time to give free speech lessons to every single person I meet all the time. Period. At the end of the day, whatever someone tells you to call them should be respected and not questioned. That leads into the greater idea of what a name is and how we refer to people. In my eyes, a name is powerful. A name is part of identity. And a name is deeper than surface level. And a name is representative of change. When you fail to adhere to what people tell you to call them, there's a sort of violence that is going on there. Some people have preferred pronouns which they go by, which better reflect their gender identity. And that's what they've chosen to call themselves and have other people call them. I'm looking forward to that being a normal part of our society, just respecting that and not think of it as a special thing that we're doing and going out of the way for that deserves a pat at the back, but just as a normal part of respecting someone else's humanity. Now, to bring it closer on grounds, you know this guy, right? Did you know, and you know that UVA has a lot of traditions, right? Like, first year, second year, grounds, lawn. Did you know that one of the traditions of UVA is to call all professors by Mr. or Mrs., regardless of if they've had their PhD or not, not even doctor? And you know why that is? Because Thomas Jefferson didn't get his doctorate degree. And we can never have more education than Thomas Jefferson, right? I promise, this is a real thing. You can Google it after I'm done talking, of course. TJ, I got one thing for you. Hold this. There you go. There we go. FedEx, free delivery. Alright, so next time you're referring to your teachers by anything in an email or whatever, just take some extra consideration to know what their name is. Might as well slide that doctor in there. Not to earn extra credit, that would be nice, but to put some extra respect on their name. Now, in the end, it all comes down to being considerate for the people that we live, learn, and work with on a daily basis. Next time you meet someone whose name is a little different than what you've heard before, don't immediately ask what country they're from. Don't immediately ask what their parents call them. And don't ask if they're named after a video game company. Tsega. And to all my people with names that are different in America, look at yourselves as the trailblazers for the future generations to come. There's going to be many more just like us down the line. Tell people what you want to be called and hold them accountable to it. In the future, our names will be on billboards. Our names will be on shiny plaques in big buildings. Our names won't have that squiggly red line under it on Microsoft Word.
Period.
My name is Tsega Fisseha. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.